Hey guys, welcome back to MLB 22 The Show, Red Sox franchise mode, and here we are going to game 1 of the World Series against the Mets. Again, I had probably the best series ever in my whole life. The whole series, the whole ALCS series against the Angels. Again, it was a very tough game in general. The fact that they have to force us into game 7 was, we can do some better. We can do better in certain circumstances, but unfortunately, we didn't do it, and instead we have to waste quite a lot of energy to push into Game 7. But then, of course, we overcome what happened, and right now we are finally right here. In the World Series, first time in 5 years, I believe. So the last time we were in the World Series was back in 2018. And again, once you're in the World Series, you just gotta win it all. So yes, and in terms of the uploading schedule, it's going to be very different because I know that the game is coming out on 28th, which is the Tuesday, and right now I'm recording on a Sunday. So what I'm trying to do here is that I'm trying to allocate a little bit for today and also for tomorrow as well. It really depends, to be honest, but what I'm trying to do here is to try to finish up the series very quickly before the new game comes out on Tuesday. I believe within these 2 days I can, finishing uploading the series. And again, I'm very excited for the new game. Again, we all know the top 10 highest rated players and also the top 10 pitchers. But in terms for the Red Sox, I think the highest rating, I forgot who it was, but again, I'm not very optimistic with the rating for this season or for this series. But we will have to see, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun. And right here, unfortunately, top of the first, we have Chris Sale on the mound today for the Red Sox. And just like that, at the top of the first, they have taken the 1-0 lead. Not the brightest way to start. And later on, Chris Sale just blocked the ball at the back of his body, I believe so. His back just kind of blocked the shot for some reason. And he looks fine to me, but thank God he wasn't stretched out in that game. But 2-2 count to Josh Peterson against DeGrom. Again, I think one of the generational talent and also one of the generational starting pitcher in this generation. And he is definitely going to be in the World Series, the Hall of Famer in the future. There's no way you don't see him. Being in that category. Later on, top of the second, we have given up another lead-off single. And here goes Verdugo. Of course, we traded for him back in July? June? Something like that for Edwin Diaz. Again, it was a trade where I thought it would make sense. We have Ryan Brasher and also Matt Barnes as our setup man and also our closer. I'm not particularly very happy with both of them, so why not just go for a big boy move? And instead, I got Edwin Diaz, possibly one of the best closers in the game right now. And they got Verdugo, and that's all that matters. I think Verdugo only got 1 home run with us, but that's about it. I don't think he has much in this game, or in real life, of course, is completely different. But the fact that in this game I don't see his power being reflected on the game right here. Instead, I got Josh Peterson in return. Well, not quite in the same deal, but somehow we just got Josh Peterson and Christian Yelich, who both of them, I think, had a much greater impact in such a short stint with the Red Sox compared to Verdugo. Bottom of the third, Josh Peterson hits a line drive right down the middle. And it is going to be, again, Starling Marte. What a great catch right there by center fielder to end the inning. And yet we still haven't really found a base. We still haven't really found a bases so far. Verdugo went down swinging. James McCann 0-2 count right here. 2 outs, hits a high fly ball to left field. It is going to be caught right there by Josh Peterson to end the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth right here. 1-2 count to Matt Olson, and he is going to get jammed right there as well with a fly ball to center field. Easy catch by Starling Marte to end the inning. And through 4 innings, we just haven't been controlling well. And Luis Campillo, I don't know if you guys understand this move, but Chris Sale certainly is running out of gas. I think the fact that he had been, to be honest, I think he wasted a lot of pitches in this game, and there's no point of trying to keep him with his pitch count being that high. So why not having another starting pitcher in the game? Again, I know it might be a big risk. Luis Campillo, eventually he is still a rookie, but looking very good here. Striking out 2 batters, of course, Pete Alonso and also J.D. Davis. And later on, 0-2 count to Alex Verdugo. Hits a line drive to left field. Josh Peterson is right there to collect the ball, leaving a man on first and second with 2 outs. But that would be it for Luis Campillo, and Garrett Whitlock will be coming on right here with an ERA 2.84, making his 7th appearance in the postseason right here again. Trying to get out of jam. That's all he's trying to do. And Nimmo's going to hit a ground ball. Tapper right back to Whitlock and throws him out at first. And no damage was being done in that inning, but still we need a base runner in this game. And later on, finally, 1-2 count, bottom of the 6th right here. Josh Peterson finally got us a base hit. It's the one that we have been long waiting for. Again, I've been struggling against Josh Peterson. Again, just like that, we just couldn't play it in a run. That's a shame right there, because that would be the perfect opportunity, having Christian Yelich and also Xander Bogaerts to potentially play it in one, but unfortunately we just couldn't do that. And later on, a leadoff double to kick off the top of the 7th with no out right now, and which put us in a very vulnerable position. Starting Marte hits a ground ball through the gap for a base hit, and leaving a man of first and third. And Michael Conforto wasn't sure if he should be throwing the ball back or not. Josh Taylor will be coming on again. Not very impressed with them at all. 7.36 ERA, and later on, here comes a fly ball to right field. Michael Conforto tried his best to try to catch that ball, but unfortunately we're down by another run. Pete Alonso went down looking. First K for Josh Taylor. 0-0 count to 1-0 to J.D. Davis. Hits a line drive through the gap for a base at surely it will be a double. But that play right there, that swing right there, pretty much killed the game. I don't see us coming back from that horrible inning. But Michael Feliz coming on to replace Josh Taylor again. Josh Taylor had one job, is to try to end this inning. Even though allowing a single run or not, but not being able to complete this inning certainly hurt us in a lot of ways. Michael Feliz striking out the first batter he sees, and later on Nimmo hits a soft line drive to Trevor Story for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th was a man on first, and JD Martinez hits a line drive through the gap for a base hit, and Matt Olson is going to go to 3rd base right there right now with a man, 2 and 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. This is a perfect opportunity for us to get 1 run, at least 3-1 count to Devers. He's going to take a walk with a fastball at the bottom of the zone. Right now, bases loaded with 1 out. Trevor Story on the plate right here. He looks at that one, and it is going to be a 3-2 walk. 1 run's going to score from that play, which put us maybe in a great position per se, but that would be the end for DeGrom. Again, I think he has been amazing. I just couldn't really figure it out, his pitches at all. And Seth Lugo coming on, 3-2 count. Michael Conforto potentially played in another extra run, but Pete Alonso, this is what you call a Gold Glover. Just in crucial moment like this, makes a play like that to avoid any runs being scored in that vulnerable position. Later on, Michael Feliz getting the batter a 6th. The 6-4 double play, or 6-3 double play, and Adam Ottavino, again a former Red Sox, will be pitching, striking out Rutschman for the first batter he sees. Again, poor swing in general. 3-2 count to Josh Peterson. He looks at that one, the cutter, pretty much right down on his knee for the 2nd out. Seems to be Adam Ottavino is having a great season for the Mets, and later on Christian Yelich hits a slow roller to 2nd base for the 3rd out. A 1-2-3 inning by Adam Ottavino, and Hirokazu Sawamura will be coming on to pitch the final inning. Again, I'm sure this game is pretty much dead. 0-1 count to Luis Guillermo. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but I always pronounce him as Guillermo. But he hits a solo home run to right field, and that's pretty much game, set, match. I feel like if we can throw in a white towel out, you know what, just end the game right there again. I don't see a point of getting one back, and Pete Alonso also hits a home run, and no doubter this time. Over the wall. Is it a bad pitching change? Could be, because technically we're still in the game, but the fact that I don't want to be moving other pieces as well. I feel like, for example, Tyler Rogers, Edwin Diaz are still very, very crucial for us in this type of ball game. And later on, Saramura striking out the batter right here for the second out. Later on, trying to finish this inning without allowing the Mets scoring another one, but striking out Lindor for the third out. Drew Smith will be coming on right here to make his fifth game appearance of the season with an ERA 2.45, 2-2 count to Matt Olson, and he is going to strike out looking, yes, it is pretty much right down the middle, but Sander Bogaerts steal second without any pressure. 3-2 count to JD Martinez, and he is the only one who's the brightest part of the Red Sox lineup today with the RBI single, and just like that, we have trimmed the the devastating lead to 4 runs right now, but we still have a long way to go. Trevor Williams coming on right here with an ERA 20.25, so why not take this opportunity to capitalize it? But ooh, what a ricocheted play right there. Very interesting. Line drive to third base, couldn't catch it, but instead it falls into a very favorable position for JD Martinez to score. Right now, 0-0 count, bad pitch selection in the end. But again, I'm not expecting us to win this game at all after that 2 solo home run at the bottom or at the top of the ninth. And unfortunately, the Mets has taken game 1. Again, this team just kind of boosted the game to another level for the past 2 games. For the past 2 series, game 1, we always take a very, very good lead. But unfortunately today, it was completely different. It was taking us by surprise. And there you go, guys. 6-3 was the final score, and the Mets has taken game 1 of this potential 7-game series. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.